very simple process and something you should be checking on when you set up to go riding. Now this bike's new to me. They had the shifter adjusted too far down, so when I go to put my foot on there, it's kind of a struggle to get my foot up underneath the shifter here. I've already got the lock nuts loose here. It's I use a 10mm wrench. So basically my lever needs to come up a little bit. Okay. So you're gonna have to take the shifter off to be able to adjust it. Hold this stud right here with the 8mm wrench, and then just screw the nut off. I'll tell you what, an easier way to do this would have been for him to do like everybody else does it, and put a eccentric, not an eccentric, have reverse threads on one side of the stud. So all you have to do is turn it to lengthen it or shorten it instead of having to actually pull it off to shorten it. I don't need to shorten it, I need to lengthen it. That's not quite enough either. It needs to come up probably to about right there maybe. That might be good. Let me try it. Slap my nut back on here. It's kind of a fine line on these things. You don't want it too high because you can't get your foot over in between the shifter and the float pole to downshift, and you don't want it too low because it puts your foot at a wrong rear angle. Now what you want to do is whatever shoes you find yourself riding in the most, that's what you want to use to set your stuff up with. You know, there's no need doing it if you're wearing riding boots one day and casual shoes the next, or sneakers, or whatever you guys wear. I don't know. I always wear boots, so I'll wear the same shoes to work in, go out in, whatever. Old redneck way. So, doesn't really matter. Let me tighten this thing up. Now, not on this bike, but on some bikes, if you have to change the position of the shifter on the transmission, that's what you have to do. If you have to move it one spline, that's what you have to do. This thing, we don't have to do that. We got enough room in this little bitty rod to move it. Now, you don't want it so far out that you've only got two threads holding it on. Okay, not really. It's still got to come up quite a bit. Pretty deep threads on it. Yeah, I think that's going to do it right there. Foot goes under there easy. Foot goes over top of it. Okay. Still got enough room between the shifter and the damn float pole. I think that's good right there. Let me tighten this thing up and take it for a spin here a little bit. Feels better. Anyway, that's your shifter right there. That's enough for tonight. If you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. You guys have a great weekend. Make sure you go to church tomorrow. Say your blessings. Say your prayers every night. for you, your family, and the world, and everybody in it, especially the bad ones. They need it more than anybody else does. All right. Bye-bye.